We've been telling you about Oahu's new bicycle sharing program. You should be able to start renting the bikes at the end of this month. But following up, we've learned Biki has already hit some roadblocks. These bicycle stations, or Biki stops, have started to pop up around town.
We're going to be starting service on June 28th.
Bicycles for rent between Diamond Head and Chinatown.
You can only ride it in our service area, and our prices are designed for short trips of 1 to 2 miles.
But not everyone's loving the idea, or at least where the Biki stops are being placed.
They just installed a big kiosk here station in front of our location.
Right in front of Chase Hawaii Rentals in Waikiki, which also rents bicycles.
Earlier this morning, we had a little bit of a standoff because we really were objecting to having this thing installed right in front of our location.
He's worried it'll take away customers from his business.
Like every day, we have at least 50 customers a day renting our bicycles, going to Diamond Head.
But the city calls it a win-win situation for those businesses.
As it relates to bike sales and rentals, other cities have done studies, New York, Chicago, that have shown that bike share actually improves and helps those shops because it brings people to their shops that otherwise wouldn't have been coming there.
Bike rental and bike shops, I like to think of us, we're like a fast food restaurant with one hamburger, and they're like a full-service restaurant with a lot of things.
I totally disagree. I don't understand how them renting bikes across from me is going to be good for me.
Others are worried about the potential impact to traffic. And will it be safe for renters to access?
My main concern is the way they're setting it up. First of all, the bikes are going to be out on the street and sticking out on the street. So as people pull out the bikes, they'll be in the middle of the street.
The city says it checked on the proposed sites and made sure they're safe and won't interfere with traffic.
And for the most part, most of the stations have gone in without anybody having any issues or any concerns.
And she says changes will be made if needed.
All of the bike stations will be out by next Thursday. At that point, after we start operation, then we're going to be able to assess the situation in each of these bike stations and see if we need to make adjustments.
Now, in case you're wondering about the cost, prices will start at $3.50 for a single half-hour ride. There are also price plans as well, like a $15 monthly pass for unlimited half-hour rides.
And 1,000 of those bikes are going to be hitting the streets soon.
And 100 Biki stations.
Yeah, there you go.